Well, the exact day was January 18th of 2024. Um, my life was just chaotic between work, family. Um, I was not following the Lord at all, how I had been raised to follow the Lord. And I knew I needed a change. I needed spiritual guidance. Well, that day, I actually had a meeting with Pastor Byron. We had been coming to church since October of 23. Um, we had a lot of things going on in our immediate family, and I sat down, I counseled with him, and then that's when I decided to surrender myself to God, that it was His way.
I was saved February 26th of this year, and I realized I needed Jesus to save me because of the way that I was trying to be like the world. Like, I was trying to talk like them, act like them, sit with them, but act their ways. And I realized when Pastor John Jameson was preaching, he was talking about like how Jesus sat with the sinners, but he taught them how to be righteous. And it really just told me how heavy my heart was. And Miss Liz and Esther sat down with me and they helped me pray the prayer.
Um, well, after meeting with Pastor Byron, um, I was broken. I didn't know which way to go. Um, I went from despair to hope after I professed my faith and said that I wanted to follow God and live by His ways and raise my family that way. Um, First off, my relationship with my children, that has changed dramatically. Um, the relationship with my family, more specifically my husband, since being saved, he and I did get married. And I think it's helped us in our relationship, growing together and him being the head of our house and being able to follow Christ with him.
Well, before I was saved, I struggled with anxiety pretty bad, and I would be scared all the time at school because I didn't really have many friends besides my small group. And I would I had a rough time getting along with my family, especially. And since I've been saved and I've been less anxious and I've been connecting with my family and friends a lot more through the gospel, through the peace that God gives me. And I've gotten better relationships with everyone.
You'll never be alone with Christ by your side. Um, we'll go through difficult and challenging trials in our lives, and He will be with us through it all. It's not going to be easy, but in the end, it will be worth it.
Honestly, just what are you waiting for? Because God tells you, come to me, all who are heavy burdened, and He will give you rest. And people think that I need to get my life together and then go to Him, but He calls you when you're unsaved to be saved.
Well, God first. Without His forgiveness, I wouldn't receive the love and grace, and I wouldn't be making this video at all. So I thank God. I'm grateful for my husband, for his unwavering love and support. My parents and my grandparents for actually sowing the seeds when I was a lot younger. I just strayed away. And I'd like to appreciate our small group and our church family. for welcoming us with open arms from day one. And last but certainly not least, Pastor Byron, for guiding me through a challenging time of fear, doubt, and anger, and for leading me to delve into understanding scriptures. Without him sitting with me that day, I don't think I'd be here either.
Firstly, I want to thank my parents and my grandparents, my great grandparents, for sowing in the seed of who Jesus was, who God was. It helped me learn more later as well. I want to thank the kids group and youth group. It's helped me grow less with my social anxiety and more about God, that it's all focused on Him. And also Esther Nogueras and Addie Stamper. They're my best friends and they've been with me from the start.
Pray that I may serve humanity with compassion, justice, and truth. That I would grow in love that is patient, kind, humble, and enduring. And pray for connection and understanding, especially in a world that we're so divided in.
That I can grow in my relationship with God, and that I could just be able to preach His word to people around me and people in my school.
Matthew 11:28-30. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
1 Peter 5:6-7. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time He may exalt you, casting all your anxieties on Him because He cares for you.